That Guy Who Camps, X-Jaws, Only Use Me Blade, Sandy Ravage, Blame Truth, Sea Nanners, Xcal, Drifter, ZZ Igris, Prestigious Key, Apocalypse, Mark of J, and of course, The Legend of Thunder. Now, whether or not you know who everybody on that list is, you can't deny the fact that there was a certain community, a certain air around Call of Duty on YouTube that we haven't seen in a very, very long time. And I want to do sort of a philosophical video for everyone today, as if this stupid topic can be philosophical, but just bear with me, guys. I want to talk about what we could maybe see, although probably not, return to Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare 4, or some point ever in the future, and that is this old Call of Duty community that I really, really do miss. And I want to talk about a few nuances today that I've kind of been piecing together in my head as to what really makes me believe why we kind of lost track of this community and why this whole kind of group disbanded and we haven't really seen this Call of Duty lifestyle, to put it that way, on YouTube in a very long time. So for those who don't know me, my name is Matt, or Retro as I've gone by in the past. This is my 7th, 8th upload by now. God, it's been a long time since I did my last one, but man, thank you, Thunder, for the unbelievable amount of support this channel's given me in the past. My first video on here was in 2014. I was 11 years old at the time, and I was rambling about like COD 4 and the sad fate of the older CODs. It was kind of a cringy video, but man, I really do appreciate the continued support.
What's going on, everyone, over at Thunderstruck Gaming? How you all doing today? My name is Retro2, and before I start the video, I'd just like to give a huge thank you to
And it's just amazing to still have a community channel like this around, and that's actually the start of what I want to talk about today. You see, when this community was around years ago, at least from what I saw, because I came in a little late, 2012, 2013, that's kind of when I started. This kind of was going around since 2009, really. What you really had years ago was a sort of Call of Duty culture on YouTube that you never really saw again. And this was kind of due to a lot of things. First off, collaborations and community channels were at an all-time high. And this I haven't seen, and I really just am dismayed that a lot of people don't really care to help each other on YouTube anymore, and it's in the end all about the bottom line dollar, the bottom line view, and that's kind of what has really changed on this website for all genres of video. Yet years ago, there was a certain type of camaraderie in Call of Duty YouTubers, in the fact that not a lot of people did this. If you made Call of Duty videos on YouTube, most people did not understand who you were. It's simple as that. Where nowadays, it's becoming a little bit more widely accepted. You have kids in school watching ninja live streams on Twitch on their phones, and you have all these big YouTubers. You have PewDiePie, who's at like, what, 60 million subscribers, means something astronomical. You have all this stuff going on. Gaming itself is a lot widely accepted now as in comparison to what it was years ago, where it really wasn't that big of a thing. And these YouTubers knew how to grow, at least in the old format of YouTube back then. If you made a short video, a short, frag across the map on Modern Warfare 2 Rust or something, I don't know, something dumb, you could make a 30-second video, throw on a little black and white filter, and call it a montage if you want. You could make a video like that that would get support from your friends, support from the community, would help your channel, and in the end, you'd do well off of that video. You have fun more than anything. You see, nowadays, what has changed a lot is that community channels really don't exist. You don't have people that are going out of their way to assist people. And there's still some, I believe there's some, in the minority, but the overwhelming majority of people are simply out for the bottom line dollar and the bottom line view. And even if you're not, it's your fault nowadays. You see, if some people are assholes with SEO and clickbait and stuff, everyone has to be an asshole. I do. It's just the way it is. I have to tag my videos in a way that I know it'll play the search engine. I have to use intriguing thumbnails, because if I don't, I know my channel is gonna simply kind of fall flat on its face. And it really has, because I haven't played the game as much as I should have. And I know a lot of people can agree with me on this. Thunder, look at your channel, bro. I know you can agree with me on this. You upload a video that has, a red arrow or bold text or a funny title that, is a little on the shady side, you're getting easy double the views. And I think people that make COD videos know this as well, where years ago this really wasn't a thing. You didn't have people that had this system down to a science. There was a Call of Duty culture years ago, and I know it sounds dumb, but it's kind of true. You had people analyzing every little nuance of the game. It wasn't every nuance of the website, it was every nuance of the game. I remember I'd get home from school, I was in like 4th grade at the time, during Black Ops 2, and I'd say, oh no, the Remington got buffed today. Let me see what Thunder said about this. And then I'd watch one of Thunder's videos, and I'd go, oh, wait a minute, you know what? Let me see the facts on this. I'm going to go watch a Drifter video. And you know what? I'm in the mood for a sniper montage. I'm going to go watch a phase video. You know, that was my mindset years ago. Where nowadays, you don't really see that anymore. Everything isn't really connected like that. And I think a lot of the reason why is because either people grew up, they got tired of simply focusing on one franchise like this, or YouTube SEO and all this kind of business model really changed the way people think, or a combination of both and maybe even more. I don't really know, man, honestly, but I thought it was an interesting thing to bring up today with Black Ops 4 on the horizon and maybe Modern Warfare 4. This is looking like the best prospect for a future game that we've seen in a long time. With, you know, Advanced Warfare revealed, you're like, and then sure enough, it sucked. With Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, all these games, you know, they were decent, but no one was expecting anything fantastic. Right about now, man, I think this is the most critical point in Call of Duty's life cycle, because if they really manage to fail these future games, I really don't know what's going to happen. You may have some of the casuals still playing, of course you will, but I think COD's going to lose a lot of its luster, and it really has for a lot of people unless they get this stuff back on track. And man, I think what made old Call of Duty YouTube so cool was that people were simply more engaged. People looked at the comments sections. Again, people weren't as judgmental with your videos. If you had fun doing it, it was great, whatever. People weren't focusing on thumbnails and tags and all this stuff, and there wasn't a rivalry between clans. That didn't really exist years ago. Most people, in the end, worked together, and even if there was rivalry, it was friendly rivalry. There was such a different mindset, and I think that's what I'm trying to express through this convoluted spiderweb of a conversation I'm trying to have here. What I'm trying to express more than anything is that Call of Duty used to be a culture on YouTube. I can't quite pinpoint it, but for the people that kind of relate to what I'm saying here, you'll know what I mean. You'll know what I mean. When you see a certain gun, you see a certain map, or you hear the voice of a certain YouTuber, and it just brings you back to what? It brings you back to something. And again, even if you can't pinpoint it, I can't really pinpoint it, I know we're missing it now. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Something friggin' way out there. If somehow this manages to make it to TSG, thank you so much again. And if you guys enjoyed the video, my channel link is down below. No pressure. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. Let me know what you think about everything I had to say down below in the comments. My name is Matt, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.